Hey everyone, and welcome! Today, we're diving deep into how you can totally master your AI workflows using Claude Desktop. We're going to break down an expert's guide that's all about making you faster, smarter, and way more efficient. So let's jump right in. And that powerful promise right there, that comes directly from the creator of this whole framework, Dr. Vernette Grant. This quote just sets the stage perfectly. This isn't just about learning a new tool. It's about building something that's genuinely robust and intelligent.
So I want you to think of this as a journey. We're basically mapping out the path from just using Claude to truly mastering it. We're talking about transforming a general purpose tool into your own highly personalized AI assistant.
So you might be asking, is this for me? Well, the applications here are incredibly broad. I mean, whether you're a consultant digging through data, a developer banging out code, a teacher creating lesson plans, or an entrepreneur trying to streamline, well, everything, there is definitely something in here for you. And this right here really nails the end goal. It's a complete transformation. We're not just talking about a piece of software. We're talking about an active partner in your work, a real assistant that can seriously crank up your productivity. Okay, so you know how any great building starts with a rock-solid foundation, right? Well, it's the same thing here. Before we get into all the crazy advanced automation, we've got to look at the first few steps that make everything else possible. The whole journey kicks off with these three simple, totally manageable steps. First, you just get it installed and get comfortable with how it all looks and feels. Then, you move on to its core function, uploading your own files. And finally, and this one is critical, you learn how to structure your conversations. For example, a technique Dr. Grant points out is using personas. If you start your prompt with something like, act as an expert copywriter, the marketing text you get back is just leagues better. It really works. And the thing is, the payoff is immediate. It's huge. Just by mastering these basics, you unlock this massive range of tasks. You can start summarizing reports, brainstorming ideas, debugging code, and do it all securely right there on your own computer. All right, so with that foundation in place, this is where things get really, really exciting. Let's look at how we can go from simple commands to building powerful automated workflows that can totally change how you get things done. Now check out the contrast here. This is what's so cool. You go from just asking a one-off question to automating an entire report. You move from summarizing one file to refactoring code across a whole project. I mean, think about that. You can literally point Claude to a folder on your computer and say, hey, go through all these Python files and rewrite them to be more memory efficient, and it just does it. That is a massive leap forward. And to make that leap, these are the key things you learn. Giving Claude access to your local folders, total game changer. And enabling it to actually use your computer for tasks, that's how you get to full automation. It means you can let Claude not just write the code, but actually run it, execute scripts, move files around. That's the secret sauce for true hands-off automation. So once you've got all these skills under your belt, how do you really prove you've mastered them? Well, Dr. Grant's course has this pro-level challenge. It's like a final project that lets you put everything you've learned into practice in a really powerful way. And really, the whole challenge boils down to this one question. It's a direct call to action, asking you to take all these new skills and build something that is uniquely useful for you and your work. And the possibilities here are just awesome. I mean, imagine building a workflow that automatically scans a folder of sales reports every Friday, pulls out the key trends, and then drafts an email summary for your team. Or what about an automated code reviewer that checks every new submission against your company's style guide? That's the level of custom power we're talking about. So what happens after you've built your custom workflow and you've completed this learning path? Well, the journey definitely doesn't stop there. Let's talk about the lasting value and the skills you're going to carry forward. At the end of the day, you'll walk away with this really solid set of skills. You'll have the confidence to just fly around the tool, the ability to work with your own local files, the power to automate really complex stuff, and, super important, the knowledge to do it all safely and securely. And here's one last piece of wisdom from Dr. Grant herself. Mastery isn't some finish line you cross. It's a process. The real key is to just keep practicing, keep experimenting, and really make these skills a part of your daily routine. And that continuing path means staying connected. You can join the community, share the cool things you build, and see what other people are doing. For anyone who wants to go even deeper, there's always the API. But the most important thing is to just stay curious and keep learning from experts who are deep in this field, like Dr. Vernette Grant. You know, the journey to mastering anything starts with that first step. So the real question to leave you with is this. With all these new capabilities, what are you going to build first? This whole explainer was based on the Claude Desktop Mastery Course framework by the brilliant Dr. Vernette Grant of Vernette Grant Solutions, LLC. If you found this breakdown helpful, you should definitely look up her work for a much deeper dive. And for more AI teaching and explainers just like this one, make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.